exciting there, lad. Ooh, bit of hump. Yeah. I think I found the bottom of that hump. Yeah, that's happened there. That is almost certainly gravel, that. Certainly. So there we are. Today. Quite deep there, you know.
So we're currently sat in peg number 1? Number 3, sorry, at Langley. Adam's now just having a quick look about, because we seem to have found
Some nice trappage.
what seems to be either a gravel bar or a hump that runs quite right through the middle of the lake, basically.
Look, them trees.
We're averaging depths of around 5.5 foot, 6 foot, and then we're hitting the bar probably 7 foot off the far margin, and it's coming up then to 3 foot on top, and then we drop back down then, and the bar seems to run from right across the reeds.
There you go, when you quite see that.
Not really, the sun's a bit of a bugger light, but
Focusing in okay, yeah.
it's just dark.
Yeah.
Can't really see much.
Yeah, no worries. But if you can't see that, what that is there, that's basically just a load of clay and
that's better.
shoddy stuff. So I pretty know what you know from the lake, from what I'm picking up on this textured lead, that there's just clay and dead reeds in the bottom for now. So I've got more cast around and then I'll get starting up, clipping up and stuff, and then round to your swim.
Yeah.
Oh, down with a crash that one then.
So we're under, well, we presume now after doing some leading about work that the bar's running from this far margin where the reed line is right the way across now. Well, obviously I'm in the peg next door, so we're going to see how far this bar runs, because it might run right the way along. We don't actually know. I would say this is the first time we've ever been to this place, but you know, you don't want to go into these sort of situations blind.
I've seen enough of my swim there, lads.
Alright, so you happy then, yeah?
I'm happy what I've got, mate, yeah.
Alright, so next time you'll probably see us then we'll be in my swim when I'm doing a little bit of work on mine.
We'll do an intro. Right. Here we are, Mark's swim. Peg number 2. 2 is it, yeah?
Yeah,
2. Just
nice and smooth out there at the moment. Looking at what we brought up off Adam's swim before, it feels like sort of clay on the bottom. I'm just going to see now if this hump actually runs all the way through into my swim.
locking up a little.
I think it's just, it feels like thick clay.
Right.
As we're bringing it across. Now I'd say I'm about halfway now across, which is where I'd say the hump should be, or would be. So I'm on smooth silt at the moment. That's all it is, it's just smooth silt. So the bar obviously ends. The hump ends in between my swim and Adam's swim.
Yeah.
By the looks of it, yeah. So I brought that right the way across from the far margin.
We were also told as well not to cast too far to to these simply because there's a planting bay. So basically, if you cast too close, you're about 6 inches from the air surface, and you're going to get plagued by the ducks. So let's zoom back out and see what he's doing. Thing is though, we don't even know the idea of fish stock in here, do we really?
Not really, no.
We know there's quite a few 20s, the odd 30 maybe. No idea whether there's any single fish or high doubles or anything like that.
We don't even know really if there's any what you call nuisance fish, you know, tench, bream.
Yeah.
We don't actually know at the moment. So we've done a little bit of research on the internet and that.
Yeah, there's not much out there, is there, apart from the Facebook page, and
that's pretty much it really.
There's plenty on there of nice fish being caught. Like we know there's been a 25 leather out this week. Was it this week?
Yeah, this week. Yeah. 25
leather, and there's been a 22 out of my swim as well. Just to mirror that leather, wouldn't mind. And all the leathers apparently have got names as well, which is a novelty factor for us because we've never fished with a name fish, have we, lad?
No.
So
That should be quite interesting. Apparently one's called Linda.
That's the one. What was the one? Basil.
Basil.
Yeah. Like a gold basil, like.
So it looks like the bar for me is sort of out of reach.
Okay, so what are we going to do on your left hand, on my right hand? We got to tag team this or what?
You know, we may as well put two rods together off that one spot.
Off that point.
So if we fish maybe sort of somewhere around that point, say I'll keep going at the lead in a sec, just to see. Because say it was all smooth. Doesn't feel like any.
So we're going to fish to where that bush is.
Yeah.
So around here we're going to be fishing too. And then obviously, I don't know where else Mark has planned, but assuming one is an open water swim.
Yeah, probably. You know, I've got plenty of water to go. So I'll probably fish one onto the point, one in the middle between the two, basically island, so to speak, and then one probably maybe either close up to the island or just off it. And say, if we do some more marker work, lead in the boat and stuff like that, and I'll be able to find hopefully another spot.
Yeah.
You know, it feels featureless at the moment out there for me underwater, whereas those Adam swim you're seeing,
mine packed full.
You know, it was. You know, we were coming up to a bump and humps, and you know, the lead was tapping away and stuff like that. So he's got that in front of me. Where I have, you know, I've got an island. I've got an actual visual feature to go at now.
What's the bailiff? Right, well I may as well get back to my swim, mate, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's no bother, lad. So keep going on this and then we'll converge each other in a bit and come up with a game plan, what we're going to do, things, baiting tactics and things like that. So.
Okay, well next time you see me, I should be fully set up on fishing, hopefully, and you, yourself.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Hopefully.
Right, so I best show you exactly where I'm fishing to. Right, after a massive effort, started raining before. We are the right hand rod. I am where did I put that right hand rod? Right, sorry, yeah, it's put me off because I've got a marker float there. Well, you can just see that. Yeah, I have a marker float out just there. So that's where I was meant to be right hand rod, but we seen an absolute whale of a fish top. Let's just do the pointy thing. Just here. Well, I didn't. Mark did. To be honest, I was rigging the rod up. To be fair, so I quickly put a rod on it. It went there first time. Really surprised myself. Then it's saying that's only about 30 yards anyway, so mega accurate. My middle rod is on a solid bag, which is all the way over there. That's around about there. I come off the margins a little bit because I believe they're a bit steep. And then my far left hand rod is all the way just around this corner. So around that here. That's just on a snowman rig. But I shall go through my rigs in a minute. I'll show you exactly what I'm on. So just in case you people want to see it. Okay. Catch you in a bit. Right, what I'll do is I'll go through my solid bag presentation, and then we'll go through that. Right, obviously, of course, you have, which is this, the actual solid bag itself. That is basically just filled full of pellets and ground bait, as you know, a bit of chopped boilie. And what I've done was I've got one I made earlier. Basically, this is all the goodness I've got. You can see it's got everything in it. It's got bits of hemp, chopped boilie, 4mm pellet, 3mm pellet, 2mm pellet, micro pellets, all sorts of goodness. And then I added a bit of krill, cloudy krill liquid to make it a bit more PVA friendly. Although the hemp in it, because it was a hemp mixer itself, it's already quite oily anyway, so it shouldn't really melt your bag. But I made this up in advance just to show yoursells. As you can see there's a wafter, which is, as you might know, I do like them. So that's a sticky bait wafter one, 12mm, signature. Smell like oh, just sweet. They smell lovely, to be fair. And this is the rig. The rig itself is probably around about say 4 inches. Curve shank, microbarb rules here only. So it's just fully coated, no coating on it at all. So it's from Corda, Supernatural, that one is. Basically it's just so you can coil it up. I'm sure most of you would have seen the PVA bags being built, solid PVA bags being built. There's plenty of videos on YouTube to see how they are, but you need a really supple thing because it coils up in the bag, you see. Excuse me, I just had a lovely breakfast from being delivered to me swim. Lovely it was. Yeah, so that's that's technically that rig. That's on a length of unleaded leg core, so the Fox Submerge. That I really rate it. That's brilliant stuff. Really easy to work with as well. With the drop off inline lead, only 2.5 ounce. Yeah, so that's that rig. I'll run through my my next one, which is on another 2 rods. So just a second. Right, for my next rig, this is only a quick knock up because it didn't actually have any made up. What we've got here is, this is my bottom bait rig really, my go-to anyway. This is semi-stiff. It's pretty good. It's that new one from ESP. Now I think it's really good, to be honest. It strips out really easy. Yeah, camo brown one it is, but say it really is quick. And what I normally do is I normally put a small bit of shrink tube around here just to give it a slight more of a kick. I tend to use like a wide gate pattern hook if I can, and strip back a little here, just give me a little tiny bit of flexibility. Don't want a lot, just want enough in case that hook has to spin around and kick into the fish's mouth. Now on my right hand rod, this is my absolute go-to favourite rig anyway, bait to put on this sort of rig, or any rig I've had to. It's another sticky baits wafter, but it's the barrel type this time. As you can see, I haven't really got many left. I absolutely love them, brilliant. They are 12mm, so they don't pick your hook up or nothing like that, but they just balance right enough to fly up into anything that wants to suck it up, to be honest. But I've just got another, as you see on my very first blog, which I apologise for because it's poor quality. This one is just, as like I said on there, cheap corn. It's bought straight from eBay, to be honest, and you know what, it does the job. It's just a side stop really. It's a favourite. And on the other one, on my far left hand, is just a snowman, as you can see. For those of you who don't know what snowmans are, because it looks like a snowman obviously. It's the 16mm krill boilie straight out the bag, and a 12mm pop up on top. Now I've got that with a little PVA bag, like mesh bag of boilies, only about 4 or 5 in a bag, and I dipped it into this stuff, which absolutely stinks. I left it open in the bivvy while I cast out. Oh, my bivvy now stinks. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't smell nice at all. I won't swear. Try to refrain from swearing if I can. yeah, they're my rigs. Not really much great detail. I'm very sorry, but as I say, I think that pattern is a size 6. Fox SS BP, so short shank beak point, microbarred, as state the rules on here. That's a very short rig. I mean, the ones that I've put out at the moment, they are between 7 and 8 inches, which is pretty much standard for this type of lake bed that I'm fishing over at the moment. So they're my rigs. We'll head over to Mark's rig and we'll see his in a minute. Right, we're now in Mark's swim. You see, he's nowhere near ready yet. Never is. Likes to take his time. Likes to think you know what he's doing.
Yeah.
As you can see, he's cast into where I've cast my, well, where I was going to cast my right hand rod. We were going to like a pincer movement essentially, like, so we were going to like outfish one angle, fish in the other. We can just kill 2 birds with 1 stone because it's just easier that way, and we can both work from different baiting approaches then. So then, Mark, how long have me and you been fishing together?
Too long. In my eyes.
Yeah.
There's a fish's top there as well, by that hand.
Was
Maybe
that
not.
cute now?
No, not a coot.
Yes.
We've been fishing together, I think, about 8 years now, 10 years.
Yeah.
Something like that.
We've never actually had a place to call ours, have we?
No, we often refer to ourselves as hobos because we drift.
Yeah, bounce around from place to place.
We drift about from place to place because we've never really settled into a place before, because going through when we first started carp fishing together, it was more about, oh, let's just go to a place where we could get runs.
Yeah, catch fish.
Yeah, we did that. You know, we went pasty bashing and we do 2 days on places sometimes. I remember one time we went to a place and between us in 24 hours we had like 60, 70 fish.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was daft, but when we didn't get anything bigger than £10, although we did lose a catfish each as well.
That was a bummer, like, I remember that, and everyone came round to see me swim.
Yeah.
I had the bailiff standing behind me, like, with the camera out, so he was like, you got the big girl on, you got the big girl on.
One thing that's like a fond memory for me. I know it was
nerve-wracking for me, like.
You know what I mean? Because you lost it and all that, but to see you playing a catfish and to see it and everyone be there, it was just like, oh, this is a bit different. You know what I mean? I've never, we've never known the outfit stuff like this before. And I think from that session onwards, I think me and Adam then decided, right, we need to try and start venturing further afield here and targeting bigger waters, bigger fish, so forth, and things like that. When we do 2 nights, 3 nights, because normally once a year we do a social together. And we stay over, do maybe a 48 or a 72, wherever we could get hold of, with family commitments and stuff like that. We're able to do it now and again.
Yeah, as I say, because I'm getting married this year. As I've said like before, my blogs, time's really tight. So, and same for Mark as well. Mark's also a very young family, and his missus works weekends, so he can't really do a lot of fishing like yourself. So whenever we can grab the opportunity, we do. So we snapped a couple of days off work, luckily enough.
Yeah, luckily enough.
Yeah. I actually wasn't going to come down today, but I moved a couple of holidays around. My work are really good like that, to be fair, so it's not too bad. But yeah, from that story onwards, you have to bear in mind back then my PB I think was about, how big? About £11.
Yeah, I think your PB actually come from
Haleston Hall.
Haleston Hall it was. Yeah. I remember the day quite well as well.
Yeah, a Covenant was the biggest thing I've ever caught in my life. It was absolutely huge in my eyes.
And we've been sat in regular swims that we used to fish, because we used to go there pasty bashing and so forth and things like that. And we decided, things weren't happening, let's move. We moved, and within I think about 5-10 minutes of Adam casting back out again, he took this 12 pounder, and we were over the moon with it, And then I think it was just a snowball and it spared us, but we weren't
bigger and better.
Yeah, we weren't set up though. Because we wanted to try and plan to fish bigger waters, we needed bigger rods, we needed better reels, so forth, and things like that, which we've progressed on to pretty much today.
Yeah, as like anything, fishing's not a cheap sport. I mean, it can be if you want it to be, but if you take it serious, then you always want something new. Always. I do. I'm telling you for it.
It's like an addiction.
Yeah.
In my eyes, you know, you go to a tackle shop, you can't walk into a tackle shop,
get one thing,
and get one thing, or even just walk in just to have a nose. It don't work. It just doesn't, because I give anyone a shake. I'll shake anyone's hand if we go into a tackle shop. A proper fisherman, a keen fisherman, you go into any tackle shop,
get a pack of hooks,
and just buy one pair of hooks and walk back out again. You know, it's just, even on eBay, eBay's exactly the same.
Oh, one click buying on that, buy it now. It's like, thank you, my missus this week has went off her head because I've spent a fortune.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, she went every day this week. It's been like someone's knocking at the door, there's been a parcel like left at someone's house or in my garden.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous, but you know, I don't really care.
No, we work hard for it. If you work hard for it, and this is what you enjoy doing, like me and Adam do, then in my eyes, you know, it's your hobby. If you want to spend your money on it, you go spend your money on it.
It's the goddamn rain again.
And now, you can move into the bivvy if you want, man.
Lights crap. Awful. It's awful in there.
Yeah.
But, so we're here now. It's meant to be spring, but this morning I drove through a snowstorm. Trying to get here. That was bizarre. I didn't expect that.
No.
Got here this morning, it was covered in frost. And I was
piddling down again?
Yeah, literally, but fishing. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
But when Mark's all set up and putting his spots out, we'll show you around, see where he's putting them in and whatnot. Right, hello everyone, first time for me in front of the camera today. Just thought I'd give you an update of what's been going on. I'll basically tell you, the weather outside is atrocious at the moment. It's been absolutely, let's just say it's been raining all day. I'm not going to swear, as I said before, it's hard to swear. Yeah, absolutely lashing down all day. Relentless, non-stop. I mean, maybe like half an hour breaks every now and again. I've just had a quick one there, quick 20-minute break of rain. So I quickly repositioned the right hand rod and got the middle one back out again. Because, just a long story short, I had to go to the toilet and it's a bit of a walk. And I didn't want to really give Mark the receiver, because that means there's 6 rods there to contend with. And then amongst all that, I realised that my receiver battery had died, or was starting to die. And basically, I've had to take the battery from that out my, what was it called? My scales, I've got Remeeting digital scales, so it takes the same batteries, luckily enough, because I phoned the shop and see if they could bring me one down, but they don't sell batteries, unfortunately. Apart from they sell everything else, like food, it was the main thing. On that note, they brought me this morning the most amazing full English breakfast. Stunning. To be pegged, £5 as well, everything apart from a cup of tea, but I was already making one. I was already making a cup of tea, speaking of which. Yeah, so like I say, I've repositioned all my rods. I had something had happened before on my left hand rod. Now, as I say, because my receiver's not been picking anything up and I've been bouncing back and forwards to my swim and Mark's swim. When I pulled my left hand rod in, the rig was nowhere near where I put it. It was like a margin rod but into a far corner where I showed you. And basically what had happened there is the lead had been ejected and it was literally halfway back to me again. I'm not going to dwell on the fact of what's happened. Is it's crossed between my fault and the receiver not picking me up, and my head should have went off, the head unit should have went off as well, and I would have heard that. But I'm not going to dwell on the fact of I'm here for just over 48 hours, so, you know, I may as well just carry on. Nothing else I can do apart from sit there and sulk. We also had a nice little visit before while I was on the phone to my missus from an environmental agency fella. Stuck his head round the corner. Alright mate, have you got your licences for your rods? Luckily enough, I was quite happy to show him my licences. I got them out with such joy. Yeah mate, check them. And then grilled him about all the otter problems we've been having. Well, not me personally, but how much the angling community have been having. Asked him about the one license for 3 rods, and he said basically that might be happening if they get it in on time, so maybe happening the year after, which is a bit of a disappointment when we've all been told it's happening next year. But that was straight from an official, let's just call him. Genuine fella, nice fella, like used to fishes locally where I live now. A lot of the fishery owners. Did say he's going to pop around a few, so if you're fishing around by, well, let's just say the Bootle and Crosby area, like, you need to get your licences all sorted, because they're going to come round and check, especially all Scarisbrick ways and all that. So if you fish all them little lakes and that, like, you need to get yourself, you know, your licence sorted. You should have one, really. You're spending all the money on your bait and your gear and that, always have your licence on you. It's, you know, 27 quid, or even if you only get a day once, what, £3.95? It doesn't break the bank at all, does it? Personally, I like to get the full licence, and you've always got it. You've got £27. That's what, just under 3 kilos of boilies. You may as well just get it. You know, you've always got it then for the year. You haven't got to worry about it then, have you? Just in case someone does turn up. But yeah, I haven't caught none. Obviously, I would have showed you. It would have been as the carp catcher says, a blog time. Nah, I haven't got one of them. Oh, Mark, no, he's spodding it, well, yeah, spobbing away as we speak. He's repositioned his rods. He had it in a ball to take before. Well, we think it was a ball to take. It could have just been a liner, we don't know, but so no one else has turned up in the lake. There's just 4 of us on here at the moment. The owners have gone home. Came round before, see if we want any food bringing round. Fantastic. I can't, do you know what? I've never been to this place before. I've seen it on Facebook for the first time a couple of weeks ago, and I actually can't fault it. The fishery itself is clean. There's clear paths to walk through. The pegs are massive. You know, everything's brilliant. There's a proper toilet, heated water, external tap for you, you know, for all your canteen and that. You know, for your kettles and stuff. You know, service to your peg. All you do is you phone up and ask. I said to the girl before, I was like, can I have a breakfast tomorrow morning? She went, yeah, just phone it through and I'll bring it round for you about 9. That is perfect, absolutely perfect. And it's not one of these like awful breakfasts that you get like that are all dead rubbery and bouncy because they've had to cook for like 3 days in them, but these are fresh brekkies. Yeah, I'm not doing that in the morning, not a chance. But as I say, yeah, if you ever want to visit somewhere and you want a chance of a decent fish, because there's, from what I can gather, there's a few 20s in here, the odd 30, maybe 3 or 4 at the right time of year, maybe, I'm not sure. I don't think there's any single figure fish from what I can see on their website on Facebook, the Facebook page, sorry. They've done netting on here, so they took all the singles out and put them into the match lake, which also looks pretty good, like, to be fair. If I was on matchman, I'd be on there. I've told my dad to get down there, like, because he's into his course and match fishing. But give it a go. Give it a have a look on Facebook. If you're wondering why I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking over there. I'm keeping an eye on the water. I want to make sure I'm not missing nothing, because I've missed a few fish crash, and with this weather that we're having at the moment, I'm surprised they are. But it is spring, and springtime carp do delight, don't they? We're forecast for more rain up until tomorrow, so we're gonna get probably the odd breaking spell maybe, and we'll just see how it goes. I mean, hopefully I can report back to you with the fish. Like, I mean, this is a first trip for me and for Mark, so we're not hopeful. I mean, I'm confident in the spots that I've got. I'm confident in the bait that I've got on, the rigs that I've got on, the spots that I've found. You know, the boss part of this swimming is that I can walk around to the other side, literally, and handball baiting if I want to. I could even cast over if I wanted to, like a bare lead, and then drop me rigging. Like, as I said to you before, you can't really on the margin spots because there's a shelf, especially on the islands. We were told there's a shelf on them, a planter shelf, I think she called it. Basically, she can plant all the reeds and stuff there for the bear like to go into and not disturb us. And they haven't done so far. There's a couple of coots on here. There's a family of them. The fluffy, like, cute things, little baby ones, and 2 bloody big geese as well. But apart from that, it's been a right trip so far. I'll definitely be back here. Like, I know it's only early days. I've only been here half a day. I'll definitely be back so far. on the other note as well, I got onto that mere I was talking about last time. The fella, Lee, his name is, he's offered me the membership as soon as I got home. So I had a message off him saying, you know, I'd like to offer you the membership. So it was cheap enough. I think it was something like 25 quid. So I'm on that, but that doesn't open till May. 2 rod maximum on there. No stupid. There's no daft rules at all. Like he's got his head screws on. Like he wants, you know, I think the only one he scrutinised was he wants frozen fresh boilies and BioDukes. Something that I don't really use myself, but you know, this place that I'm on now wants BioDukes, so I went out and bought some anyway. So I've got a load now. So going on from there, I'll be blogging on today a couple of times through the year, but I say it opens in May, but I won't be fishing it probably up until after July. Firstly because it'll be chocker, it'll be absolutely rammed for the first couple of months. And then obviously I'm getting married in July, so and it's my birthday. It's my birthday in June. So which is when I should get my new reels, by the way. Oh, I can't wait for them. Really can't wait. But let's just see how this all goes. Let's bring me on a fish. Oh, and for everyone as well, that's also like my page and subscribe to my videos and comment on my videos, send private messages and that. I'm so grateful. You don't understand how much it means for someone like myself to start blogging. And you know, I know there's so many other bloggers, like carp bloggers out there, and they are a lot better than me. Like, I mean, as I said to you before, and I'll say it again, I've just started, so I'm just getting used to it. It's going to take me a long time to get anywhere near their standards, but you know, there's a few on there. There's a few comments in there which mean a lot. There's been no negative ones at all. You know, everyone's put their input in, what they want to see, what they don't want to see. They've all said keep it up and, you know, wishing me the best of luck and stuff like that. And there's some people on there that have commented and private messaged me that are pretty big anglers, like, you know, and they're like, you know, keep it up. And their Facebook page and YouTube subscriptions, they're through the roof. And I'm like, you know, I think to this time I've got like 18 subscribers and just over 300 views now. In 3 weeks, 300 views on my second video, first real blog. I'd say that's amazing. That's a feat for me. Someone actually wants to see my blogs. That's, you know, see what I'm doing, and I'm hoping that he's going to want to carry on seeing what I'm doing. And if you do want to see anything else or tell me to stop doing something, then do it. You know, just let me know. I'll always take criticism, no matter what angle it's coming from. Yeah, that's the sort of person I am. I'm never going to hold a grudge against anybody unless you hate me or my family, like mainly my family. But no one's going to do that. Let's face it. We're all fishermen. We all like doing the same thing. So long as you get out, relax and reboot yourself, essentially. But yeah, keep up my comments and let me know what you want to see, and we'll go from there. And I'll report back to you because I've got plenty more time, and I just got myself a new memory card, so there's a lot more filming to be done. But let's you need to see me next sitting here again, or you'll see Mark giving a little talk about himself, because he needs to, let's face it. Because you need to know a little bit more about him, say, because he's going to be on a lot of these blogs. I'll do a lot of fishing with him when family life can commit us to both going. Luckily enough, we both had the same time off. Well, I pushed him into doing it. Let's face it. Like, I was meant to be coming down here Thursday night. I was only meant to be here the night time. But as it turned out, I told him and said, "You want to get onto this lake, you know, mate? It looks really good, like, you know. You can give it a like." So tagged him in it and all that. And yeah, sorry, don't know what happened there. That space was just filled up with something else. Yeah, anyway, told him to get down onto this lake. Next thing he phones you up and goes, "Oh, I've got 2 days off there. I'm doing the 2 full days. I'm coming home Saturday afternoon." I was like, I only had the 1 day. I was going to come down on a Thursday afternoon. So phone work and I asked him, like I said to you before, my work are pretty good about all this. I phoned him, said, "Can I shove the holiday around?" And they were like, "Yeah, not a problem, mate. It's just put it in, put the oldies through on the system and all that kind of stuff, and then they'll jiggy pokey them around for me." And do you know what they've done? I'm here now. I'm fishing. I get the weather's appalling. I don't care. I'm fishing. I'm sitting here like, well, I am fishing. I mean, that's the main thing. I'm sure you'll all agree that is the main point we're trying to get across and get out and enjoy it. But apart from that, I'll see you in a bit.
Yes, this is not good weather. Is that a big lightning bolt as well? So crazy weather this at the moment. What is going on?
Look over there, people. It's absolutely glorious over here.
Yeah, I'm a call 13th, that's sensitivity. No chance.
That goddamn snow, that.